You've just started writing your first book. You're excited, inspired, and maybe just a little terrified. You have read all the advices, joined writing groups, watched hours of videos on how to publish your book. But there is one thing no one really tells you. And if you don't hear it now, it might break your spirit before you finish your first draft. Hi, I'm Vandana Saigal. I love writing and reading non-fiction books and children books. I help people in fulfilling their dream of becoming an author. I can guide you too in writing your memoir or any non-fiction book that lives inside you. Here is the big truth. Your first book will not be perfect. In fact, it is not supposed to be. Most new writers secretly believe that their debut book must be a masterpiece. But that belief kills the creative freedom and adds to the pressure of writing a perfect book. Your first draft is meant to teach you how to write. The second draft is where you learn how to edit. And your first book is where you learn how to be an author. Nobody starts out amazing. Every writer that you admire, even your favorite writers, they also started with pages that they never want to show to anyone. When I was writing my first self help book, I Love Myself, I was clear about the purpose of the book. So I did my best, but I didn't aim for perfection. I knew after the book is published, I will still find a sentence that would read weird, or I would like to add some more examples. But I aimed at enjoying the process and learning at every stage instead of chasing perfection because I knew there were more hidden books inside me and I wanted to have my first book as my learning experience. So, the hidden lesson that you need to hear, and not everyone will say it, is to stop trying to prove that you are a writer. Start trying to become one. Every word you write, every draft you revise is part of that transformation. Think of your first book as your classroom. You will fail. You will rewrite endlessly. You will doubt yourself often. But each sentence, that every messy process, that awkward or beautiful sentence is shaping your voice. So, the four things that you really need to focus on is number one is to finish. Don't chase perfection, just chase completion. You can't edit a blank page. The second thing that you need to focus on is to learn. Study from your mistakes. Consider your failures as a feedback. Every rough chapter is a lesson in disguise, and every time it is making you better and taking you one step forward. The third thing that you need to focus on is to share. Let others read your book. Not everyone will understand it, but that's fine. There will be some people, there will be some connections who will be able to understand what you want to say. They will find meaning into your writing. And the fourth thing that you really need to focus on, and I cannot stress enough, is to keep going. The best authors are not the most talented one, they are the most persistent one. So if you are a new author and your story feels messy or your writing feels clumsy, remember this. You are not behind, you are in the process of becoming. Every author you look up to once stood where you are right now, doubting, dreaming, and daring to start. Don't stop because the process is difficult or your writing is imperfect. Keep going because it is yours. It makes you who you are. That's the one thing every author needs to hear. If this resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with another writer who needs to hear this today. You never know whose story you might help bring to life.